Hi everyone and welcome to my life again. It's another it's another life again. Mm. Hi, welcome to my life again. Please don't forget to drop a comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm just gonna wait for one or two persons and then we're gonna start. So today I want to talk about something. Okay, so usually when you see one person on the live and you're trying to talk and then the next thing the person disappears. But I get encouraged with the fact that it's not always you get to see a lot of people. So I'm gonna fix this. So today I want to talk about something. Here on this channel, I talk a lot about productivity, about consistency, about become the best version of yourself. It's one thing I'm very passionate about. It's one thing I love to talk about because I'm like, I think if people are consistent with every other aspect of their life, if they're consistent with anything, they can achieve anything. I feel like all walks of life, every field need consistency. Like you just show up for something and you get productive at it. You show up for your business every day, your business is going to experience like growth. You show up at school, you're going to get better. You show up at a skill, you're going to get better. You show up for something. Everything you need is just consistency. You just need to show up. So, and that's one of the things that made me realize that if consistency is something that everyone needs and everyone should be doing and should be something we should consider and should make effort to achieving. Like if we decide to be very consistent every day of our lives and be consistent at different things, we're just going to be amazed at the kind of results we are going to get. Like if I decide to be consistent with showing up on my channel will probably get better than this. Of course, consistency is what has brought my channel to this point. Consistency leads to productivity. Not just anyhow consistency, but showing up the right way, showing up the right time, and showing up to the right people. People just feel like consistency is just about showing up. No, it's not about showing up. It's about showing up the right way, showing up to the right people, and showing up at the right time. Like the showing up to the right people, you're showing up at the right time, and you are showing up um doing the right thing. You can be like I used to always say, you can just be showing up and showing up doing nothing. I mean, like there was a time that I used to post videos. I used to post videos at the very wrong time, and then it wouldn't get views. But am I not showing up? That's like showing up technically right, but I'm not showing up the right time. Probably my audience are sleeping, my subscribers are sleeping, or people who watch. It doesn't even show up at the time that anybody's awake to watch any video or available or free to watch a video. But I could be posting at that time and then nobody's watching it because it's not probably it's at the right time, not to the right people, and probably not the right thing people want to listen to, something like that. And one thing I've learned about consistency, consistent showing up, it's not about whether you get it's not about others. It's about you. You know, a month ago I did a 100 days consistency challenge where I showed up for 100 days. And then one thing I realized that one thing I decided I was going to do, I said I was going to do it for me. If you want to show up because of people, you won't even get the motivation to do that. Because the truth is that there will be days where nobody will look at your videos or show up or look at or give you support or anything. I told myself I was just going to show up whether anybody is watching me, anybody is listening. Like, okay, see this life now. I'm just talking, and it's just mostly one person that is on the live. If I have to wait until I have 500 people watching me, or if I have to wait until I have like 8,000 people watching me, I'll probably never show up online. I'll probably stop coming on live because I'm like, oh, it's not up to 10 persons yet. It's not up to 20. I don't have 200 people on live yet. I don't have 500. So there's no point showing up there. So who am I going to be talking to? But I told myself that even when I did that challenge, I was going to just keep showing up. Even if nobody's watching me, I was going to be posting videos. Even if nobody views it, I was just going to be posting. I was just going to be showing up regardless of whether anybody's watching, anybody's listening, anybody's looking at me. So when you make your consistency about other people, it's not going to hurt somewhere. You have to make it about you and about your goals. You and your goals. What do you want to achieve? Why are you doing this? Because if you make it about people, if your first this thing is about what people would say, if people would see you, if people would show up, if people will support you, sincerely, you would never show up. Because most times at the beginning, you would not even get support. You discover that when you are trying to achieve something, people don't even support you from the beginning. People most time only associate with success. When they see that you are beginning to get more product, you're beginning to achieve results, you begin to make progress, and then you see them coming up. You see them trying to support you after you've been able to get success. But they were not there at the beginning. So if you make it about them, you would never even make the first step because they won't even be there. Hi, Rial. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. My strong audience. I just have two people on this live, and it's fine. If I have to make it about the number of persons that show up, I'll probably not be speaking because I'm like, oh, I have to wait until there are a lot of persons. But I have to make it about my goal, about my. Of course, there are times where you have to consider the people. But for this, now my goal and my focus is to, first of all, build consistency, and then to come to a point where I'm showing up every day on people's faces, talking about what I love doing. This is going to help me build my confidence. It's going to help me to be more productive, and it's going to like help my channel. I know that the more I show up, the more I will get better. The more people want to listen to me, the more people will want to listen. But if I have to wait until I have a large audience, I may never be able to speak. But I start by speaking even when nobody's listening. I'm doing it for me because my goal is to show up every day online. If I can, of course, I've not been consistent with showing up. Like, I have a goal to be coming on live as often as I can. As often as I can, like show up on live as often as I can. Talk about something that I'm passionate about. That's my focus. That's my first goal. But then, even if nobody listens, even if nobody shows up, I'm going to keep talking. But I know that in the process, I'm going to learn a few things. I'm first of all going to learn about people. What do they want to hear? What what is it that they are interested in learning about? I'm going to get better with speaking. I know that the way I used to talk from the beginning of the year, it's different. Even my confidence level has increased. Before, I was never confident about coming on live. I used to feel like, would anybody even listen to me? would anybody even listen to my life? I don't think anybody's going to show up. But I was surprised that I was also skeptical about the fact that what if somebody comes on live and start insulting me or being rude or being mean or being racist to me? What am I going to do? Because I've gone on people's live and I see how people are mean in the comment section. I was all scared about all of this, but I still decided to. So you see, I've gotten better. And I don't have soft fears anymore. I've been able to conquer that just by showing up. Now, that's why I said we don't make it about people. You make it about you. You make it about what you want to achieve. See, I've just been like, oh, let me just show up. And I think it's getting better by the day. My confidence level has increased. And I think I'm getting better. I'm beginning to understand a lot of things. And of course, I'm growing. I mean, when I started this channel this year, when I started officially launched this channel, I started with like 26, 20 something subscribers. Now it's about 900 plus. That's growth. And it only came to that point because I was consistent. For some people, that's not growth to them because there are some persons that said, okay, they built their channel in 1 month, some in few weeks. That's them. For me, it's a lot of progress. Moving from 20 something to 900, 900 plus people listening to me. That's a lot of progress. And to be able to achieve that, doing something else, doing other things, like this is not like your full time thing. This is not something that you even have time to commit to. I wish I have a lot of time to commit to this thing. Like, in short, most time I have to like spare time, like create like 10 minutes, 20 minutes to even come on live. And that's why when I see that people can come on live for 1 hour, I'm like, wow, I envy them. I mean, I'm saying 1 hour, 2, 3, 4 hours. I can't even do that. Not because I don't want to, but because I don't have the time. So if I'm able to achieve this level of progress with just doing it on the side, then I think it's something. So it's about you. And then today I just want to talk about productivity and staying organized. It's something a lot of people struggle with, especially the fact that people are busy. I don't think anybody wants to be unproductive. People want to do something. People want to be, people don't want to wake up lazy. People don't want to like postpone things. People want to be more organized. But it's hard sometimes because there's a lot to deal with. We are tired, we're exhausted. There's this kind of hustle and bustle. You wake up in the morning and you just want to go out there and make money and pay your bills. You don't even have time to fold your clothes to do this thing. But do you know that staying organized and being productive is it's about intentionality, which is what I want to talk about. Now, some of these things I share, I just shared from my practical experience. I just try to share from how I've lived. There are times I used to be very not so organized because I have a lot of things to do. But I feel when it comes to productivity, it's something I enjoy doing. I feel like I can't survive on productivity. I'm someone who loves to be productive. In short, there's hardly, even if you give me a holiday, on on that holiday, on that vacation, I'll still be doing something. I feel like productivity, staying productive has become a part of my life. It's something like I enjoy doing. I just want to show up every day. I just want to be there. I just want to come up doing something every single day. So it's like every time of my life, I'm finding something doing. Now, one of the things that have helped me to stay productive is to have a purpose, to have a focus, to have goals. Goals help you to show up every day. Goals help you to stay productive. Goals help you to achieve things. When you have like goals, achievable goals, things you want to do, it's like every point in my life, there's something I want to achieve because my lives are tied to goals mostly. I always have like weekly goals. I only have like monthly goals, and then I have like um yearly goals. And doing all of that, having those goals, it kind of put me on my toes. it kind of guides me. It makes me want to stay productive every day. It makes me want to do things because there's something I want to achieve. Like I have this hunger to do things, this hunger to, this desire to do a lot of things. I'm usually not satisfied with where I am. This is different from being content. This is different from being satisfied with this is different from maybe selfishness or something. Like I want to do something. Like every day, every week I have a goal. Every month I have a goal. Be it financial to keep it, you decide to throw it. You decide to trash it. You decide to throw it. You wake up in the morning, instead of dressing your bed immediately, you feel like you don't have the time. But it's not even going to take you how many seconds or how many minutes to put that bed together. You finish. So procrastination, shifting things, postponing things is one of the things that make people to stay very disorganized.